And welcome back, everyone. We are here in Maui, and this is gonna be my road to Hana. We're doing the road trip. We're doing the road trip. We are currently at the Ho'okipa Beach Lookout, where, if you guys see right behind me, a bunch of turtles everywhere. Now it is blocked off, so always be respectful to your area that you're at, but we're gonna start here. I'm gonna show you guys these giant turtles. Can't believe how big they are. These things are so massive, so all right, let's check this out.
So at this lookout, this is a great place to watch sunsets, sunrises, surfing, and windsurfing, and this begins right before the road to Hana. I highly recommend this be your first stop when you begin your journey. Now, a lot of people do say when you go see the turtles, it's good to see late afternoon and evening. However, I got here pretty early in the morning and I was able to see a good amount of turtles here. Now, there are rules. Do not touch the turtles. Do not cross the lines here that they have crossed off for the turtles. It is really, really bad if you do break these rules. Now, you definitely can swim and you can surf here. The cool thing is, if you are surfing or swimming in this area, you might actually swim right next to a turtle, but just again, keep your distance and do not pet them. Now, the word Ho'okipa means hospitality or to treat hospitably. This place is super laid back, very nice, and I'm telling you guys, you will not regret stopping by here. Now, if you do miss the turtles in the morning and you're driving back in the afternoon, you should be able to see them in the evening. Either way, this is a good starting and ending point to the road back and forth to Hana.
All right, so officially on the road to Hana. Right when you pass the 0 mile marker, I guess they put like a temporary one, or might be the new permanent one, who knows. I guess too many people were getting off and I think trying to take it. Yeah, wow. So this is like the first official stop on the road, literally in the middle of a rainforest. This hike is Twin Falls. Within 5 minutes, you see the first. Within 10, you see the second. And there's a big one, apparently, within 25 minutes walking. Now, you guys can see I'm carrying a lot of equipment here. I got my Sony, my ZVE1 with my big 70 to 200 millimeter lens, which is a giant lens, plus my backpack with batteries and stuff. So that's why I'm breathing hard. Highly recommend you bring water, because you never want to underestimate anything. So, okay, let's do this short little hike and chase some waterfalls. Let's go.
So Twin Falls is a very, very popular hike. I have to say, if you do not get here early, good luck. They only have about 55 paid parking spots, and it's $10 per car. So the parking lot is extremely limited. It is a privately owned farm that allows access to the public. They are not a state park and not publicly funded. No reservations, and they don't allow Uber or Lyft or nothing like that to get in and out. You're not allowed to drop off on the road, and they don't allow anyone to walk in either. And also, there is no parking anywhere on the actual highway itself. I did see some people trying to park on the side of the roads, and I also did see a couple tow trucks. So just keep all of that in mind. Now, the actual walk, everything is extremely paved. Everything looks really good. You will see several waterfalls and just lots of nature. This was an extremely nice walk.
Now, real quick, as you are doing these trails, to get to the back, there is a crossing within the water. And I have hiking shoes, but I decided to take them off because I didn't want to drench them completely. Now, let me tell you, slippery, so be extremely careful.
Now, to get to the lower falls, we're talking about 20 to 30 minutes each way. And if you want to get to the upper falls, it's about 45 minutes to an hour each way. Depending on your pace, I actually got up to the upper waterfalls within 30 minutes and then back within 30 minutes. I did see the lower falls on the way back, but I definitely recommend going all the way to the back to checking out the big waterfall. Check this out.
So our next stop is the Wakoima Nature Trail. Now there's two different trails. There's one like to the lookouts, which is half a mile, and then there's the Ridgeway, which is about a mile, about 1.1. Now, one thing I have to tell everybody, and I know when you're traveling, sometimes you don't really, well, you can't control the weather and you definitely can't predict it. So it's raining, and this doesn't mean that my holiday or adventure is ruined. It just means we're in for an adventure. Now I did find a spot here where it's not raining as much, but a rule of thumb is when you are, well, when you're areas like this where it's prone to mudslides and flash floods and who knows what else, you want to be extremely careful. So I am standing right here on the side. I'm kind of looking at the little path here, and it does look like it is pretty muddy, and it's getting muddy very quickly. But look at these shots. Everything just looks incredible. So even though there wasn't a great lookout to see, the hike itself looks amazing. So now we are at the Garden of Eden. Yeah, this place is pretty amazing.
So the Garden of Eden Arboretum and Botanical Garden is open daily from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is a must see. The views that you'll get, the flowers that you'll see here, everything. I've heard nothing but great stuff here. It's about $20 for the entrance, and you can spend quite a long time here just exploring every single corner of this place. Just remember, keep in mind, if you see any wild animals, if you see any ducks, geese, birds, or whatever it is that you see, don't feed them, don't pet them. Just enjoy the nature how it is and take plenty of pictures.
Here we are at the Arboretum. I don't know if this is like a little hike or what it is, but it's supposed to be where these colorful eucalyptus trees are at. Pretty stoked because I've seen these before, so let's check them out.
So this is a free attraction that you can go to. You have to park on the side of the road, which there are some pullouts, but just be careful because it is a windy road and sometimes people just fly through. The actual trees here are less than a mile, and I have to say I wasn't sure exactly what I was expecting. I seen the pictures of the colors on these giant eucalyptus trees, but seeing them in person was amazing. There is a creek here. Everything just seemed very peaceful with the water, the wind, the trees. You can see them throughout this side of the island, but this area just seems very private and not as busy as some of the other areas. Now be sure, whatever you bring in, you have to take out with you. Don't leave any trash like that, and respect the nature.
Alright, so here at Aunt Sandy's banana bread place, unfortunately, they're out. I've heard so many people rage about how good the bread is, and I think they just sold out because I could actually smell the freshness of the bread. Oh, I do love some good banana bread too. But if you do come out here and they are sold out, keep driving down. Just follow the path and you're gonna find this park area where these crazy lava rocks are at, and these waves are insane. So let's check that out real quick. Okay, so here is the last stop before we go to Hana, which is the lava tube. Got my flashlight, got my Xanax. Let's freaking go.
So keep in mind when you come here, it is $15 entrance and it's cash only. These caves are about 960 years old and were formed as a result of molten lava spilling from underground and flowing towards the ocean. They do give you a flashlight so that way you can come in here and check everything out. I have to say, just seeing it, all the different colors, the different rocks and stones, and how everything was made here was pretty incredible. Make sure you do watch your head because there are some parts that gets pretty low, but for the most part, this place is huge.
So made it to Hana. I have to say it's a very long drive. Highly recommend that you come and you start your day extremely early. It's gonna be a long drive back. Now Hana back to my starting point, it's about 2 hours, more or less. But check out this quick little restaurant here. There's a bunch of little like stands and stops and like food everywhere, so you could actually have some drinks or whatever you want. I had a pizza. Check this pizza out. It was so fresh and so good. Yeah, I have to say the drive was amazing. You're gonna see a bunch of waterfalls all over the place as you're coming out here, and it's just something else. Now I did take my time on some of these stops, and there's a couple more stops that I did miss along the way, but could easily do a lot of this stuff within a day and get back to the starting point, the road to Hana. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite part of this road trip? Let me know in the comment section below. Have you ever done this trip before? And if you did, what did I miss? Leave me a comment below. Would love to hear from you guys. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.